Hi everyone, my name is Areej Alkhaled. I'm in 8th grade and I go to Bennett Middle. Today I will be doing my presentation at my experience at Space Camp at VASFA. So before I begin, I'd just like to tell you about the contents in this slideshow. So first I have the acknowledgements, then the introduction, everything I did, the highlight of my trip, overall, and the conclusion. Before I begin, I'd like to give out a special thanks to my family for bringing me the resources to go on this specific trip, and MSL itself for giving me this special opportunity to go on this trip, and Mr. Muhammad Saleh and Ms. Nosa for helping me, and finally VASFA for having the trip itself. I recently went to VASFA Space Camp, which stands for Virginia Spaceflight Academy Space Camp. In this presentation, I'll be talking about my experience, what I did, how it went, and what I think about it overall. So here's everything we did. So first we did sounding rockets, overall tours, academic, drones, and other activities. So basically, I'd like to explain what sounding rockets are. So sounding rockets are basically like rockets, but they're a little different. So sounding rockets don't actually go up into space. Instead, they go up into the atmosphere, and they also don't carry people, which means they go very fast, but then they have to come back down. So this can be used for testing things and doing experiments since it doesn't actually go up into space. So here's an example of a sounding rocket that's approximately the size of one. As you can see, it's very large, but not very, very large. So we went to where they test the sounding rockets and how they make them, and we got to see how they make them and how they test them, which was really cool and interesting. So we went on many tours. We went to a hangar. They bring rockets to hangars to see if they're doing okay. And we went to a launch pad, which is this photo, and it's where they launch the rockets. And we went to space balloons, which are, like they sound, balloons that go into space. And we went to satellites, and that's just to name a few. They were very intriguing and interesting, at least to me, someone who was very interested in space and science. We had tour guides who helped us throughout the trip and told us about the places that we were going to. Every day we had academic. So academics include rocketry, which you can see we made in rockets. We built our own rockets and we were able to launch them, and robotics. What we did in robotics, I had my partner, Beam, and we made robots together, which we could put into battle, and we learned how to code them and how to build them, and we had the support from the coaches. Other activities we did, we went to the Iron Pony Ropes course, which you can see in these images, and we also got to watch movies and documentaries on meteorites, like in this photo, and they were really interesting and they were really fun throughout the trip. Even they had a sense of education in them, even despite being very fun. But however, the most fun thing personally for me in the trip was doing drones. Drones, essentially what they were in the trip is you have two people. I had my partner Reem, and those two people, one of them stand behind this barrier, and one other person is at the front over here guiding the person to do the course. So the problem is in this is that you have to get it through the hoop and manage it to land in these circular things while you cannot see it. So this helped improve my connection and communication with my partner, which was very essential if we wanted to win. But the highlight of my trip was actually winning the drone challenge with my partner Reem. And it was really fun being able to win, and it was really nice having some friendly competition in the trip. Now, how do I feel about this trip? It was very fun, and I was really lucky to be one of the few to be able to go on it. It fueled my fire for learning about space and science, and I met new friends too. So this trip is a great experience to go on. So what I benefited from this trip is it really made me realize how much I like space and science combined. And it made me realize that I might want to pursue this as a career. And it also helped me gain stronger connections and improve my communication with others. So this trip was really great in it all. And I really enjoyed it overall. I really hope that I get this opportunity again to go on a trip like this and maybe even go on the same trip again, which would be really great since it was a really amazing opportunity to go for the education and be overall what we learned in it all. And it was super fun. So thank you so much for listening.